Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. Today I thought that I would do a bit of a ramble, a bit of a get to know me, take the opportunity to thank my loyal subscribers and first and foremost make mention that today is the 1st of June, so I actually turned 30 today, which feels absolutely bizarre. I still feel like I'm in my early 20s, but they do say age is just a number, so I'm gonna roll with that. As you would know, I am from Melbourne, Australia, and we are enduring another lockdown, which absolutely coincided with my 30th birthday. I was in a lockdown last year for my birthday, which sucks. But it's kind of the world that we live in at the moment. It's so unpredictable, and it was so nice to think that like the past few months we've been able to really breathe and feel like we're going back to some sort of normal, but COVID had to come back and bite us on the ass, and here we are back in lockdown again. But I thought that I would take the opportunity in lockdown while I'm housebound to at least give you guys a bit of a story time. So I hope you're ready for that. But firstly, I'm going to thank my loyal subscribers. So I'm going to start by, of course, thanking my family for all of their support, my husband included. If you've seen a guy called Michael in the comments section writing some weird, creepy comments, that is my husband, so I apologize in advance. I'm also gonna apologize in advance if I pronounce anyone's names wrong. I'm so sorry, but I'm just gonna read off my list here. I'm gonna shout out Love Danny. She is from Sydney, so she's a fellow Aussie and she is a very talented singer. I did my first ever YouTube collaboration with her at the end of last year. We did Little Mix's Confetti, and that was so much fun. So if you haven't already checked out her channel, go and check out her channel. You will not be disappointed. And while you're doing that, check out everyone else's who I'm about to read. So we've got Sophie Smith's music, Kelly Brown, Sinead Doyle, Phoebe Spratt, Marlette Volts, Nicole Flynn, Brandon Schmalls, Jimmy Kwando, JC, Lauren Marie, Emma Lou, Fagan, Don't Be a Square Peg, First Sons Motive, and Catalina Sweet Music. So all of the people that I just listed are all incredibly talented musicians. Most of them are singers, and I've already seen in the comment section of my videos you guys interacting with one another, which is so good. I love to see us building up a really nice YouTube community. So go and support each other, go and check out each other's channels. You absolutely won't be disappointed. But I thought that I would give a little bit of background insight as to why I started my channel in the first place and where it's at now. So of course I don't have a ridiculous amount of subscribers like many people do on YouTube, but I really just wanted to take the opportunity to give you guys who are interested that background insight as to why I started what I do. So taking it back over 10 years ago, I think I was 17 or 18, and I have always loved singing since I was a kid, but I've always been really nervous to sing in front of people, and I hadn't even sung in front of my family. I was very nervous. So I had a camera, which back in the day was a good camera, and it had video functionality on it. So I basically thought I would just start recording me singing covers and just put it out into the universe and put it on YouTube. And I had no intention of going viral or to become popular. I didn't tell anyone about it. I didn't tell my family or my friends. It was literally just me recording myself singing raw and putting it out into the universe. So I did gain a lot of fulfillment from doing that. And I ended up studying design at uni and then got my first job in design. But as I was sort of building on my career, I felt like I was letting go a little bit of the singing side, which I also really love. So I pretty much started recording covers again, just off of my iPhone, so still not the best quality, but I was starting to again gain that fulfillment doing that and putting my content out there for the world to see. And then I was gradually building my career further, and again still feeling somewhat unfulfilled with the music side of things. So I decided to start doing singing lessons, which I had never done. So I think by this point I was mid-20s, and at the time of year that I joined my singing lesson, they were doing an end of year performance. So my singing teacher told me if I wanted to enroll to do that, and I pretty much had to let her know by the following week. So I just started, I was nervous enough to even sing in front of my teacher, let alone do a performance in front of a group of people, but I was like, just put me down. And that was a really nerve-wracking experience, but I felt a really big sense of accomplishment after I did it. That was the first time performing in front of a big audience and in front of my family, so I felt very, very fulfilled doing that. Again, progressed my career a little bit more, and long story short, got a band together. So we're doing jam sessions pretty much weekly. There was a guitarist, bass guitar, drummer, and pianist as well. And that was really, really enjoyable doing that. We were building up a bit of a portfolio in the hopes to perform and do gigs at cafes and bars, but that didn't quite come into fruition. But I do have some recordings of those jam sessions on my YouTube channel, so if you want to go back in time and see that, they're on there. I ended up relocating interstate in the lead up to my wedding to be with my now husband. And so I had to sort of leave all of that behind, which was disappointing, but such is life. And I had hoped to find work relatively quickly, but that didn't quite turn out that way. So whilst I went from working 6 days a week to not having anything, and some days feeling really, really down, missing home, missing my family and friends, and also feeling unproductive, I thought that I would go back to doing YouTube covers. And I felt very productive doing that, but the quality of my covers was not the best. And since my last bout of posting content on my YouTube, by this point, YouTube had grown exponentially. So it's a whole new can of worms, a lot of people posting really high quality content. And that was definitely something that I was lacking, something that I still haven't quite mastered, but I have come a long way with. And I had my wedding and basically thought that after my wedding, I would be able to secure a full-time job and everything like that. And then COVID hit straight after. So I was housebound and feeling really, really down. So I still continued posting covers, and then for my birthday last year that was spent in lockdown, my husband got me a recording mic, which I was very scared to even try and start to use. Didn't know where to start because I didn't have any sort of technical insight into the audio and video production side of things, but I sort of fast-track learning that, and that's pretty much where I'm at right now with my covers. I still have a long way to go, but it has come a long way in the past year, as you guys could probably see. So I really wanted to take the time to thank my loyal supporters. It really, you know, just like everyone in the world at the moment with COVID, it's so unpredictable. There's been so much heartache, loss, I don't even know where to begin. The amount of emotions and struggles that people have gone through. I certainly am not deflecting from that. I've had my own struggles, but I know I have it better than most. So I'm so grateful for that. and I'm so grateful for the love and support you guys have all shown me. And that's some insight as to why I feel so blessed and I am so grateful for you all. And I do try and respond to all of your comments because it really does mean the world to me. So that's a bit of story time. That's a bit of background insight as to my journey with music, my journey with YouTube. And like I said, I know I don't have a ridiculous amount of subscribers. I'm not the most popular singer on YouTube by any means, but that doesn't mean that I don't have an incredible loyal support base. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I will see you guys very soon with my next cover.